Hello there, welcome back to Thrifty Journal Shop. My name's Amber. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm going to work in my Gingerbread House Journal. I love this little sweet journal. So I have created a playlist with some videos of me playing in this journal and my other magazine trashy glue book style journal. So I will link that down below. I have been working on and off in here, and I will do a final flip through of this when I'm done. I'm thinking I might actually probably end up filling this whole journal because there's some days where I fill up more than one page, but I also added a lot of pages in here that I didn't want to do anything to. I love doing that in my journals, like adding pages that I just want to look at. You know, maybe some of the pages I might add something at the bottom, but I want to keep the images and the illustrations. And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is one of my favorite children's Christmas stories. Okay, I'm just going to show you a few things I've done in here. And then I've got some stuff sort of set aside. I was just going to do a really simple, easy spread. So some of these pages I cut in the shape of a house. I did some like silly rooms, silly glue booking here. So this page and this page was out of, I believe, either a Better Homes and Garden magazine or they were both 1980s, or a 1980s Christmas book. And so it was very busy and I couldn't really do a lot of altering to the room, but I did add some stuff. So there was some writing here. I just covered it with some of this ribbon. And these, I added these stockings. I got another little Christmas magazine in the mail, so I cut those out. Here is a little pig from Richard Scarry's children's book. I added this lady here behind the couch. And then I did add two of the little pigs from Richard Scarry's book. And then I added this little sweet dog right here. And I added the Geico from another magazine. And then I just added some fabric here. And then on this page, this was also pretty busy, but I did hang some more stockings up here. I added this cardinal. We've got the little cat here. I had this other cat kind of coming into the scene. Here's a little kitty cat from the Richard Scarry, sort of sitting in the chair. I added this little duck on the mantle. And then the star of the show here is the Grinch. And so I just put him in there. He was in one of those magazines I got in the mail. That is just a fun, sort of whimsical, silly glue book spread. All right, I think we'll use these two pages. So what's nice about this journal is that the pages aren't too big, which I like, because if I'm just looking to maybe do an easy spread or something quick, I can do that. I've got some pages, some winter scenes from this Christmas Better Homes and Gardens 1988. So I already tore them out and kind of tore around the edges here. I just thought I would use these as a base. We've been having lots of snow here. In fact, last week we got over 3 feet of snow, probably almost close to 4 feet. Not this week, but the last week. It was beautiful. But then this week it rained and it got to be 40, and we lost quite a bit of the snow. And then the last couple days, we've probably got 6 to 8 inches more. So now we're back to having a base out there, because I do like to ski. It's supposed to warm up to be 40 again though. But then it's going to go back down. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't lose all of the snow, which I don't think we will. All right. Just gonna lay that base down there. I liked how I could still see the time for Christmas here. So what are you guys' plans for the weekend? Are you staying in and journaling? Are you spending some family time? I'm always curious to what you are all up to. I am actually going to be spending the weekend probably doing a lot of journaling. I'm sort of holding down the fort here in the neighborhood. They've gone off to Jeff, my other half. He has gone off to celebrate with his cousin's 50th birthday party. And so I stayed home. They're heading to Florida. I'm not much of a party person. Either is he really, but it's his cousin's party. And I'm not much of a crowd person. I think I'm definitely an introverted gal. I don't like crowds. I just do not like parties. So I am actually staying home and I'm going to be pet sitting for some of the neighborhood, which I love to do, and doing some journaling. I think tomorrow I might go up to the thrift store to see what they have, see if I can find any Christmas fabrics for next year, since I don't have any Christmas fabrics really. So we've got the base there, and I've cut out some items here. I've got this magazine that I got from Bronner's. I mentioned it in another one of my videos. Bronner's is a really large Christmas store in the town of Frankenmuth in the lower part of Michigan. It's a huge Christmas store. It's been there for years. And so I got this in the mail. I've been using some of the pages. This is where I got the Grinch for this journal. So I've got these campers, and I almost thought it'd be kind of cool to cut out one of these campers. I've got the Sasquatch. I think we'll save him. I've got a little house that I drew. This was out of some packaging. I just drew a little house. This is a little cutout. I've got way too many things for this spread or for this size page, but I've got the reindeer, and I really liked how they were in the snow. So I think I'm going to add those. We can always save the house for another day. Maybe we'll just make this a woodland theme, but I think I am going to cut out one of these little motorhomes and add it to the scene. We'll see what it looks like. Might add that to the bottom there. I like that. I love this little penguin that I have. He was from the Bronners. I've got Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and I liked them right there. Christmas favorites that will have you lost in the beauty of nature. I like that. Well, let's cut out Bigfoot and see what he looks like. We might add him. Well, we've got him. He looks kind of cool standing there. I've got these little candy canes that I had cut out from a coloring book. I thought they might be nice to add some color since this is sort of a darker spread. I've got a little acrylic paper button. Got a snowflake here. And I like this. This was out of the Duluth, and I've mentioned this many times, but the Duluth catalog better be good because he's always squatching. And they had a little, they had a Sasquatch in that magazine. So I just thought that fit. I could always add that up here with him. And then I've got this. All right, let's just start gluing some stuff down here. I have this little car too, or this little truck we could add over here. Things don't have to dimensionally make any sense. You know, you can just put whatever you want on your spread. I don't know, Donner and Blitzen maybe here. Vixen. I'll lose his antler here. These are some of those ornaments out of the magazine. So cute. But if you are into Christmas ornaments, Bronner's, I think they have a website online. I'll link the information down below. They have some of the most unique, beautiful ornaments. I'm sure you can get them at other places, but I have some my mom got me from when I was like a young girl, or maybe even a baby. She probably still has them, where they're the old fashioned. I mentioned these in one of my other videos, the glass type, vintage looking bulbs, ornaments, they're rounded. You can get your name engraved on them with cursive. They're just beautiful. Got this candy cane. Put this over here.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah, there's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep.
All right, there's the spread. I think it turned out pretty cute. The reindeer on here, and then I just covered that little part of the page, and then I just added this Christmas favorites that will have you lost in the beauty of nature. We've got Mr. and Mrs. Claus kissing, got the little truck with the tree. Better be good because he's always squatching. We have the bear, the little penguin, and the motorhome, candy canes, and this was part of a stocking, and I was using it for another project. Add a little fabric, and then I've got this tissue silvery paper just for some snow. And so there is just a really fun, easy, creative spread, just collaging, just using what you have. All right, I've got one more thing I want to add. The stocking that I pulled apart, which it had this really adorable bear on it. And I think I'm going to turn it in at some point to a Christmas journal. I'm going to show you that in another video. But here's part of the stocking, and I just made my own little bear. I was practicing slow stitching. I made a little slow stitching journal along with some fabric covered journals. I will link that video down below. I'm absolutely loving the slow stitching, so I am going to be sharing more of my process with that. But this was just part of the stocking, and I made his own little arms and legs and ears. I sewed on some buttons, and then I did make his little nose and mouth, added a little bow tie, and then this was part of the stocking that said Merry Christmas. I wanted him in this journal, so I thought maybe I would just find a spot in here to put him on. He would almost look cute on that tag. I'm not sure. I think I'll hold on to this right now, but let's add him to the tag. He's just so adorable, and I love these tags with the beautiful red snowflakes in the background. I picked these up, I think, last year from the Dollar General. I'm telling you, the Dollar General has some really cute tags. That's where I got this little penguin one from. They've got reindeer, Santa, dogs, and you get quite a bit. I think you get 12 of them, and they are $1. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, that would be great. He'd almost be cute. I almost thought about making some more of these and hanging them on my Christmas tree. Oh, we had some. If you guys were ever in Girl Scouts or Brownies, or you didn't even really need to be in Girl Scouts or Brownies, maybe you did this in school. We used to make like the little pom pom balls, and I made a little bear out of some kind of fuzzy white ball, and then just added the pom poms for his ears, and he had a nose, and he was the cutest little ornament. We just used to make all these handmade ornaments when I was a kid. Just some of the coolest stuff. You probably remember those candy canes, how you would take a candy cane and you'd turn it into a reindeer. You'd take pipe cleaners and make little antlers. And there he is. Oh, adorable. This is some really pretty vintage wrapping paper that I had. Just a really simple page. I could always journal back here. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope this gives you some inspiration and ideas to play with your stash, your trash, your recycles, whatever supplies you have. And thank you. I hope you get outside today and enjoy some snow if you have snow, or sunshine, or wherever you may be. And I hope you find some time to create and play in your journal. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.